ImageNow is a document imaging system used by several campuses. It works by an employee capturing documents electronically and storing them on a central server. Each document has indexing properties or metadata keyed in, so they can be searched and retrieved later if needed. One major feature of the program, besides being paperless, is the ability to capture digital signatures for approval. To get access, your supervisor will submit an ImageStout new user request form. This form can be found on Stout Forms by navigating to the Learning and Information Technology Department and selecting ImageStout new user request. Once access is granted, you'll need to log in with your full email address, including at uwstout.edu. It won't work without it. Depending on the operating system you're using, you will use different versions of ImageNow. Computers running Windows will typically use ImageNow or the client version. This training is specific to that version. Computers running Mac will use WebNow or a web-based version. Faculty will typically use this version but have the option to download the client version on their Windows-based computers from their software center. Mobile devices will use Perceptive Experience. Also, you'll often hear the program referred to by different names. For example, ImageStout, Perceptive Content, and ImageNow. These are all referring to the same program. Once ImageNow is opened, you'll see a similar bar with icons to launch different parts of the application. Depending on your user permissions, you might not see all the icons shown. Applications is a list of all application plans that are available to you. Under Batches, you can file and save documents quickly by assigning the same or similar indexing properties. Under Documents, you can search drawers for saved documents. Tasks is used to create work on a document or folder that you can assign to one or more users. Under Workflows, you can file and save documents which are current and haven't been archived. Capture is used to modify your capture mode, and Manage is used for administrative settings. Let's go to Workflow first. Here, you'll find documents that need to be processed. Based on your permissions and processes, you may have multiple workflow queues. The first time you open a document, you should adjust a few settings. You'll need to have the document properties displayed. To do this, select View and then Properties. Also, you can have the thumbnails shown at the bottom. To do this, select View, then Thumbnails. From here, you're ready to review the content of the document and adjust its properties. Adding annotations are a common feature to the program. Looking at the second row of commands, you can find digital signatures. This will not be used by most users. Stamps are a common annotation. To adjust what's being stamped, right-click on the icon and change the selection. You can also add a sticky note to the document. Here you could add a personal message. The text box can be used to make corrections to the document. To add one, simply select where the box should be placed and enter the text. Other common annotations are the highlighting tool, the check icon, insert lines, arrows, boxes, and circles. Usually inserting a line will be used in conjunction with the text box when making corrections. And once you've inserted them, they can be modified. Just right-click and choose Properties. If you don't like the annotation, you can delete it. It's important to make sure the document properties are correct. Otherwise, you have a chance of not being able to find it once you route it or file it. The application plan renames the document keys. The drawer and document type both specify where it will be filed. There are 5 drawer keys in the middle that store specific indexing properties, so you can find the document easily if needed. Below the document keys, you'll find custom properties. This currently isn't used by most users. Next is the Notes section. You can add anything you want here. If you have a document that needs to be moved to another user or department, you will route it. You will find the following options under Workflow. Route Up. This is used to send a document back to any queue from which it came previously. Route forward. This is used to send the document to the next queue in the workflow process. Route back. Use this to send the document back to a previous queue. Use caution if you use this feature, because this document is sent back immediately without notifying you who it's being sent to. And route anywhere. Use this to send the document to a specific user or department. If you're the last signer or user of the document, you can select Route Anywhere and choose L1 Forms Complete as the destination. Before you do this, take extra precaution to verify the document type is correct, because once you send it to Forms Complete, it will automatically route to the workflow specified by the document type. If you use the wrong document type, you'll send it to the wrong workflow, delaying the process. To add a document into ImageNow, you first have to keep the ImageNow program open in the background. Go to your document, select Print, and choose ImageNow Printer. From there, you'll need to select the appropriate capture profile. For me, I have single mode only, so I press OK. You can modify the settings here or later on. Select Capture to proceed. Then press Save to continue. The document will show up in your workflow for review. It's possible that you need to set your capture settings first. To do this, follow the instructions on the knowledge base website found by searching ImageNow. Then select Capture Profile Forms Workflow, and follow the instructions if needed. A frequent task is to import multiple pages into ImageNow and combine them into one document. One thing to keep in mind is that all documents need to be in the same drawer. Let's look at an example. The first has data filled in to the properties. The second doesn't. When we merge these documents, we have the capability to keep the data that's already filled into the first document. To do this, select the documents in any order, right-click on the one document that has the indexing properties that you want to keep, and choose Merge. When you open the document, your properties will be shown. Mistakes are bound to happen. If you need to remove an item from ImageNow, forward it to lforms delete forms. There are a few different ways to search for a document in ImageNow. Start by selecting the Document button from the main screen. It'll automatically open to your default drawer. To change the drawer you search, select it from the drop-down list. Or you can activate the View screen by selecting the View option, then Views. This allows you to quickly scroll through any of the drawers that are available to you. When you select the drawer you want to search, you have two searching options: Quick Search and Search. With Quick Search, you can view documents immediately by selecting Go on the right side. Then you could sort a column or select the Find button and enter in a keyword. You can also key in a value to search within the document keys. But before you press Go, take a look at the search criteria. A common searching practice is to select the Any Document key and Contains. You can also select the Search tab. Select the green add symbol. Select a Constrained by item, then select the field you want to look at. Adjust the operator and enter a search criteria. A great feature of the Views option is seeing the saved search queries under the drawers. For example, under L, Accounting All Drawers, if you select Created By, you can quickly find the document that you created, which is saved under this drawer. Some departments use the folder feature found inside of ImageNow. For example, the Office of Research and Sponsored Programs uses this feature to route grant, contracts, and affiliation agreements for approval. They import several document types and associate them to one specific folder. When the documents are ready for review, they can be sent off for approval. There are two other training resources available. One is the knowledge-based topics available online. The second is reference sheets available in the workflow. Find them by opening your workflow, expand L1 ImageNow Help, and open the available documents. I hope this training has helped you get more comfortable using ImageNow.